let's move straight on to this first question. Actually, there's two questions here. I'm going to lump them together because it's all about Switch 2. The first one from perfect_organism. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Did you see the Switch 2 at Gamescom? Go on, lads. The second question from Mr. Vice, Mr._Vice, I should say. Hey there, DF team. Rumours are that the new Switch will get an 8-inch 1080p LCD. Suppose the new hardware is also backwards compatible. Will the Switch in handheld mode use the same graphical settings as docked mode on the old Switch? Because docked mode on Switch already ran at 1080p, or will they go the Microsoft route with Series S using the One S feature set? So new Switch handheld mode uses old Switch handheld mode settings. And the same for docked mode, of course. What are your thoughts on this? Excuse me for my bad grammar, and keep up the valuable work you are doing. And also good luck with the month of October! It's going to be packed! And he's right there. Holy crap. First of all, did we see the Switch 2 at Gamescom? No. No NDAs here, because we haven't signed anything, because we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit depressing, but it was interesting to be in the business area. There's this massive sort of Nintendo walled off area, and you couldn't help but wonder what was going on.
There was even a security guy at the back entrance of it, watching the people who were bringing in food into it, like food. So like they did not want anyone getting in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can categorically, this isn't like an Xbox Series S situation where we saw it 6 months ahead of launch and couldn't tell anyone. We did not see the Switch 2 at Gamescom. Plenty of rumours circulating, of course, and what we did hear sounded interesting, but we're not going to talk about that until we've actually verified something. What do we think about this concept of what Mr._Vice here seems to be suggesting would be almost like an enhanced back compat where the dock mode would work on handheld? Alex, thoughts?
I mean, that'd be brilliant, actually. I don't know if that changes anything with regards to does dock mode in any game require you to have like a certain controller at all for any game? I'm just thinking about like controls being different if you're in docked versus you're in handheld mode. Do you know, John, of any game like that?
Did it say what now?
Where the docked, where you're so docked experience is usually just like resolution, but is there any game where they presume your control is different versus docked versus handheld mode?
Generally no, but there are a few games where you can use the touchscreen in portable mode that you cannot use in docked mode.
Yeah, Mario Maker, right?
Yeah, that's one of them, and there's some others as well. It's pretty uncommon, but that could potentially be an issue.
That's the one thing I was thinking. Otherwise, I don't see why this couldn't be a thing. But like, if there is some sort of situation where they presume like you can't use gyro, I have no idea. Then it would be not actually the best thing for every game. So there could be a whitelist in that case, which would make the most sense, or a blacklist.
It's an interesting conceit, right? The idea of the dock mode becoming the handheld mode on the next gen system. I suspect there's probably going to be some compatibility foibles that we just can't anticipate that would stop that happening. And maybe there would even be like maybe a clock speed match that would be required. What I'd really like to see would just be enhanced performance, right? That was, fundamentally there isn't always, especially on a handheld screen, a noticeable difference between what you'd get in docked versus what you'd get in handheld mode, and I'd much rather just have enhanced performance so the frame rate drops have gone.
Oh yeah,
possibly some 60 FPS patches, that sort of thing. So yeah, although maybe to paraphrase perfect_organism here, we should just go to Nintendo. Go on, lads.
Go on, lads.
Make an enhanced handheld mode for Switch 2. Go on, lads.
An email without a header. Just go on, lads.
We can make it slightly intimidating by doing "Go on, lads" in block capitals.
Yeah.
Go on, lads.
Is this a threat?